Over the next 12 months, Britain's Mike Golding will prepare to take on the Vendée Globe, the Everest of the oceans. He's already sailed around the world 5 times, won 3 World Championships, but for Golding there's one mission that remains: to be the first Briton to win the Vendée Globe.
I have always had a passion to win the Vendée. I've come so close the last 2 editions, and I feel quite capable of winning the Vendée Globe. The question is, will the Vendée Globe let me?
And this is where his 4th campaign begins. At the Transat Jacques Vabre, a transatlantic sprint from Le Havre in France to Costa Rica. Golding is one of 10 Vendée skippers beginning his campaign here. The Vendée Globe is an epic test of personal endurance. A solo, non-stop race around the world without any assistance. From broken masts to podium finishes, Golding has experienced it all. But at 51, this could be his last Vendée Globe campaign.
I couldn't resist, to be honest. I'm still well, I'm still fit, I'm still strong, and I'm still got the desire to be out there and competing. So they are the primary requirements for any Vendée Globe sailor, whether you're 21 or whether you're 51. You know, so if you don't have those elements in place and you're not secure with them, then you shouldn't be doing the Vendée.
With a new sponsor, a lighter and safer boat, and the latest in physiological monitoring, Golding has never been more prepared to win the most challenging single-handed race in the world. With 365 days to go until the start of the Vendée, Golding and fellow British ocean racer Alex Thompson were well on their way to Costa Rica. But left behind in London were 5 other Vendée hopefuls from Britain trying to get their campaigns off the ground.
Because we truly believe that a British sailor can and will one day soon win the Vendée Globe.
Obviously sailing around the world is incredibly hard. Only about 35 people have ever sailed around the world non-stop solo. There's not very many. 12 people have been to the moon and over 4,000 have been up Everest. So the scale of the challenge is really hard.
We had 7 British sailors in the event last event, so 3 years ago, and 4 of us finished in the top 8. So we have a really good pedigree, we have some great sailors, great talent out there, and it is exciting.
The difficulty is raising the sponsorship, finding a sponsor, finding a company who wants to be a little bit different, is brave enough to commit to something other than football or golf or rugby, something a little bit out of the ordinary, but something with much bigger returns than any of those sports.
With under a year to go, the clock is ticking for these skippers to be ready and on the start line in Les Sables d'Olonne.